Hey everybody, can you hear me okay? How you doing? Can everybody hear me okay? Yeah, that's better. Hi, Killer Sun Deck. Killer Sun Deck. Welcome to the live. Can you hear me? And the Low Cash Homestead. Welcome to the live. How are you? How are you guys doing? And thank you for telling me your zone. Oh, good. I'm happy you can hear me okay. So I have been completely busy all day long. I've been cleaning house. Everybody who's been following for me some time knows that Saturday is all family member, all everything house cleanup. So from the time we wake up, it's breakfast, cleaning, and more cleaning, folding clothes and all of that stuff. So by the time I get to my live, if I've done everything the way I should have done, I'm exhausted. But I did it. I did some editing today. I did some gardening today. I did quite a few things today. So I'm excited about what's gone on in the garden. There's been some amazing things that have happened this week in the garden. It rained, which was amazing. I have been talking about my water bill and what it's like to water a garden in this area, and it has been a journey for me. And so I've gone from an over $500 water bill to a just under maybe $60. So I'm really excited about the rain because that means that I can keep my water bill low. And that means I can still maintain what's growing on in my garden. So I'm excited about still being able to take my pulp from juicing to help fertilize the soil. And I'm excited about what I planted as far as my fall garden. But we coming up on winter, and I know it's about to really start getting cold out there. But I checked on everybody and everything, and everybody looks healthy. Everybody is doing well. So how are you guys doing? How is your gardens going? Talk to me. It's been raining for days here. Oh wow. You know, we go where I live at in California, we have gone from triple digit weather to it's not as cold as some of you guys may have it, but 50 degrees for this California girl is pretty cold. And I think last week it was in the 40s in the morning. So I have been having to convince the children that I have raising up over here that you need a jacket in the mornings. It's cold. It's cold out there for us. And it's in the 40s. But see, the crazy thing about this weather over here is that by the time noon arrives, it's 70, 80, maybe 80, but for sure 70. And so they're like, it's going to get cold. It's going to get hot later. So why do we have to? And so my garden is good in the high tunnel, at least for cold season greens. That's good. Blueberry Smiles. Welcome to the live. Thank you so much for coming in. I've not heard of you. Welcome to the live. If any of you have the ability to share me out, and that would be awesome so that I can see not only what's going on in my garden, but what's going on in some of yours and some of your friends' gardens. So hello, this is Lady Rogers from Instagram. Hi. Hi, Lady Rogers. I know who you I know who you are on Instagram. So you have a YouTube page called Blueberry Smiles. What an awesome name. And thank you for tuning in. I appreciate that. So, can I post a link? Do you know how to? If you have the ability to share me out on any social media platform, that would be awesome. So yeah, I went out there in the garden today and I was like, on Saturdays I for sure check on everybody, but throughout the week because I'm juicing throughout the week, I have to make sure that I get that pulp out there because if it hangs out in my house, it doesn't produce so much of a bad odor, but it's just like there's like this buzz of, stuff going on out there. But Primping Ain't Easy, welcome to the live. Thank you for coming. Marlon Music Channel, hey, how are you? Happy Saturday. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm always excited to see what is growing on in my yard. And like I said, my patience level is just not really where it needs to be for a new gardener, but I won't hesitate to go to my local gardening store to grab some things that I've already shot up. And so a couple of weeks ago, I put the celery out there as well as the kale, and they seem to be doing amazing. And that rain was just really what they need. So there's going to be a video that goes up. I just did not have a whole lot of time to be editing it today because I've been working on stuff for some of the other channels so that I can make this. The plan is when I get to my 4K to make this particular channel exclusively on gardening because that's where I started it. And so I've been doing some other things like juicing, and I've been doing my stress-free zone here. And the plan is to get my stress-free zone channel where I can, you know, talk about my relaxation zone over there, and to also get my channel going where I can just exclusively juice there and just kind of stick to gardening here. But until I get that going, um, it's gonna be gardening and more, or gardening plus. So, and one of the things that I, have been seeing with some of the major gardening channels is that, they're posting their whole lifestyles. So gardening is a lifestyle in and of itself. And so, and when you think about, how families live on homesteads, or how, even if you're gardening, you still have a whole life. Like I talk about cooking, and I talk about the harvest, bringing the harvest in, and what do you do with it once you bring it in? And you might not want to use that right away. You might want to, figure out a way to store that. So I've done some of that in my earlier posts. So you guys might want to be able to check those out as well. How I chop those things up and prepare them for the freezer for later use, because I'm not using a whole bunch of peppers right at this particular time, but I chop them up and freeze them so that when I get ready to need to use them, I can take whatever I need out at that time. So I just believe that gardeners, it's not just a one-stop shop with us gardeners. We are, well, personally, I'm doing it at this particular time as a stress-free, and also to bring in fresh foods from the garden to the table. And so I'm listening to you as I clean, so I won't be in the chat, but I'm here. Thank you, Primping Ain't Easy. I appreciate that because I do that all day long. I am listening, and I'm not always able to participate, but I'm definitely running you and I'm there. So I appreciate you for doing that as well. Aunt 703, welcome to the live. Thank you so much for coming in. Um, how are you on this Saturday? How you doing? Let's see who else is in here. Who else made it into the live? Cash low. The low cash homestead is here. I'd like to hear more about what you've got going on over there on the homestead low cash because I have been high cash. Like I've been high cash. I've had to figure things out. I've had to figure out, nobody wants to pay $6 for growing a tomato. I want it to be completely organic and I want to be able to make sure that I'm saving in the interim of, you know, making sure that I'm growing. But I don't want to be at the end of the day paying $10 for one tomato when I can go buy it, even at it's loaded with pesticides. But you know what I mean. I'm just saying. I don't. Hi, Four Horns Farm. Welcome to the live. I hope that makes sense. I know you said it's cold and rainy, so I spent the day baking. What all did you bake? What you got baking up over there? I know a lot of y'all are getting ready for the holiday week coming up. All my children are going to be out for the week, and I did a lot of storing, grocery shopping, and prepping, so I don't have to be dealing with them while I try to get into my stress-free zone. Blueberry Smiles. I love that name. Says, I definitely understand that. Yeah, you know what I mean when I'm saying, our idea of living on, I'm not on a homestead, but I'm definitely backyard gardening. And I don't want to be putting all my cash flow into the garden. So I need to make sure that, it is being guided with a plan, which is why I always talk about these goals. I had to come up with this after we received that bill, and it was like, ooh, you know, grass green, but the bill is high. But, you know, so it is what it is. It was definitely a lesson that I had to do. Um, Confetti cake, pineapple upside down cake. Ooh, that sounds amazing. You have a beautiful garden, Green Organic Love. Thank you so much. I worked on that garden because everything died. And so I've been working. I've been working inside the house and outside of the house. We've been here all of not quite 2 years, but maybe a year and 3/4, because March will be 2 years. But I've been working on painting walls on the inside, but I neglected the whole outside because I was so concerned about how I wanted to live on the inside at first. So I came in here with colors on the walls and color schemes while everything on the outside was dying. And so my neighbors, I don't know if you guys got a chance to see the introduction of the yard, but my neighbors came and said, because there's some people who were here who really, really cared about the outside versus the inside. And we got 8 watching, but only 6 likes. Yes, thank you, Miss Full World Sarah, for being on top of those likes. They were really, really groundskeepers. And I don't know if you know what I mean when I say that, but they were really maintaining and cultivating the outside of this house more than they were doing anything on the inside. Not that the inside was bad, it was just like this particular room that I'm in right now was yellow and white stripes on the wall, and I was like, oh no, I see a vision. It's not yellow and white stripes anymore, but the grass was green when I first came. And so as I was working on getting rid of the yellow and white stripes on the walls, the grass, because I hadn't learned how to use the sprinkler system. I didn't know nothing about taking care of no yard because we came from a place where that was included. You know, taking care of the grounds was all included in paying the monthly rent. So while I was trying to, oh, thank you so much. Can we please, one of the moderators, drop Marlon Music Channel's link in the chat because sorry about that. My internet connection has been crazy since the rain. So hopefully everybody is still in here. But if not, I see the stream running, but no video. Can you see me okay now, everybody? Can everybody see me okay now? I had yeah, the internet is just it has been not doing too well since the rain. So my alarm system to the house has been jacked. The I had to call them. I had to call the internet company and get a reboot and reinstall. That rain it was so many. It's like dual. Like it helped out with the garden and everything, but as far as connection and everything, it has been a mess. So it's been dual purpose because I've been having to, make sure everything is in place. But sorry about that. Thank you guys for still hanging in here, but it is what it is. Anyway, I see and hear you now. I see that. Okay, prepping it easy. So, if you are a gardener, what zone are you in, and what's happening in your yard? The only thing I can tell you is going on over here is my loquat tree has a whole bunch of, it's gonna be loaded with loquats because it has a whole bunch of I don't know what you call those things on it. I gotta learn. But that's gonna be the next tree that's gonna be up on my page as far as what you need to do in maintaining it because it's what's next up. I have a sour orange. They said it was a sour orange tree, which is so odd because I had never heard of that, but it has a very beautiful looking tangerine like orange on it. But when you smell it, and you taste it, it's like a lemon. And I was like, I've never, ever, ever seen this in my entire life. So what is it? And it's Lead Farmer 73 said it was a sour lemon or a sour orange. And so it's there. They need to actually be harvested. So I'm gonna pick as many as I can of those tomorrow and bring them in and slice them up and put them in the freezer. I use them just like I would a lemon. But I'm gonna do a video on that so you guys will get a chance to see exactly what I'm talking about. They look just like a tangerine. They are shaped like a tangerine. They look like a tangerine, but when you peel it and slice into it, it smells like a lemon and tastes like a lemon. So I've been using them in my like lemon water, but it don't look like a lemon. It looks like a tangerine. And the loquat tree is going to be up next, and I think that's coming because they're just barely budding. They're just barely, I don't know what you call that, but it looks like by the time spring gets here, I'll probably have a harvest on that. But let's see what you guys are saying. Yes, I see and hear you. I think I read that. Yep. So what's going on in everybody else's garden? Okay. How's everybody else's garden doing? Or if you don't have a garden, what's going on with you anyway? How's everybody doing on Saturday? What was everybody's day like? Because I didn't see too many. It's really odd, but I didn't see too many people on live today. I know Chef and More was on, but I didn't see a whole lot of. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. I didn't see too many people's. I didn't see as many lives as I normally do on a Saturday. Maybe people are getting out and enjoying themselves outside of lives. I don't know. Anybody else have about 1,000 subscribers and still cannot go on their phones live on the YouTube app? Anybody else not able to do it? Because I was out the other day and I wanted to go on live, but I couldn't. It wouldn't allow me. It said that I hadn't qualified for that yet, that option. I wasn't eligible. But anybody else have any explanation as to what is going on with that? While I find some music to listen to. I can stream on my phone from the YouTube app, Marlon Music Channel. Are you doing it from the YouTube app or a different app? Yeah, I've been at I'm back and forth from 1100 to 1095 or 4 almost days, and I can't stream from my YouTube app yet. It says I'm ineligible, so I'm gonna have to go and you know email somebody about it or something. But I was out and I was like, wow, I want to be able to document this juicing experience from my phone, and I couldn't. It wouldn't let me. So that's pretty cool. Must be nice. Yeah. So anybody else? I'm probably gonna have to, because I know some of you guys are doing it from your Streamlab. Some of you guys are Streamlabbing, and it seems to be working nicely. So I'm probably gonna have to just see how I can install my Streamlab. Oh, that smells good. Um, and see if it works from there. Anybody else? Everybody, hope that it gets resolved soon. Green Organic Love. I heard that from others as well. I wonder if they are slowing down on the approvals. Probably. I wonder about that as well, because it took forever to get the community. Well, probably about 2 weeks for me to get the community post, which is awesome, awesome, awesome. But sometimes I'm forgetting that I can even not only just post what I got going on my community tab, but what others got going on. I forget that it's there, so I have to definitely be conscious about being able to do that. Anybody got anything new coming on their channels? It does not have to. I personally want to talk about gardening on Saturdays, but it doesn't have to be exclusive. I'm more than happy to talk about what other people have growing on their channels, if need be. I just need to stretch this out like about a whole hour, so that I'm able to get in all the content that I need to. Let's see. Four Horse Farm, you just uploaded a video. It came straight to my phone, and I'll definitely be saving it to my watch later list so that I can see what you got going on. But I see you got some stuff going on. What's going on in your yard, and where are you? Where is everyone located? And Four Horns, what's going on with your latest video, so we can get over there and see it, so that we can give you some watch time. I don't mind saying that. Let's see. Bad Guy Zero. I don't know what Night Bobby's saying, but I definitely got to upgrade to Fortissimo. I just haven't had time to sit and do it because I've been working on other stuff. I've been working on all these channels, maintaining my household, making sure that I record when I can, upload when I can, and grow when I can. So I haven't had a whole lot of time to watch when I can because I'm asleep when I'm sleeping. So most of the time when I'm running a playlist, I'm tired and sleepy. I harvested the pumpkins months ago. I cut one open and showed what they look like inside. So we have lots of content that needs to be viewed, you guys. And so I have decided to also take time to say that on all of my lives, that my playlist is now available for replay. The videos that I'm working so hard, because I'm assuming that this is why YouTube created the lives, so we can speak and preach about what we've been doing on our channels. And so I wanted everybody to know that I have videos that I work on, that I upload, and the lives, not immediately, but soon thereafter, are available if you didn't catch the beginning, to replay in total. So with that being said, whenever you have the opportunity to look at one of my videos, I will look at one of you. No, I'm just kidding. I do my best to look at them as they come up. Sometimes, like I said, and like others have come into my lives and mentioned, is that I might be here watching, but I'm unable because I'm driving or just not able to reply as you are speaking. And so I've done that on many occasions and definitely understand. But, even if you don't speak, you can do your best, because the views count. And from what I understand, YouTube is changing much. So we must grow and we must grow each other. And so this is what I'm doing on this particular channel. I know I have a lot of stuff going on it, but eventually, when I get all my watch hours on this particular channel, I will no longer be doing my stress-free zone over here, and I will no longer be doing juicing on this channel. I have other channels that are exclusive for those that I had already started before I started this one. But um, I thought that maybe, and I still do, but the yard ain't coming along like I thought it would. I thought that I was, by now, of course, that I would have all kinds of stuff that I could be running through my juicer to share. But that's not happening because the garden, uh, I don't know, my thinking about growing food in my backyard was pretty grandiose to reality. And so I've had to be very patient with um, growing because when I started, I came pretty close to when it was being too hot in my particular area to be growing. So I've had to slow all the way back down for some of you that have been here and have seen and heard the journey. Slow all the way down, know my zone, because you have to know your zone. You have to know your zone in order to grow certain foods and what will grow in your zone and what won't grow in your zone. You have to know that. And although when I first started, I kept hearing people say, I'm in zone so and so and so. And I was just brushing it off like, okay, I just need to grow something, and not understanding what zone you're in could really, have you frustrated. Like in life, it's like not really understanding how life works and how things function in life can really have you frustrated. And so I've been comparing the frustrations that I've had in the garden with some of the frustrations of me not knowing everything there is to know in life and not really paying attention until like life has caught up to me and just thrown itself at my feet and said, you need to pay attention, Tisa. So I can relate to that. My garden was abundant, but my time wasn't. Yeah, I've been noticing that too. Like in the summertime when the children were out of school, I had a lot of time to spend just hours. I spent a lot of hours out there just trying to figure out what I had done wrong about on certain things. But lately I just been digging these nails in that dirt. And which is like today I went out there and I was like, I picked all of this celery and I washed all of this celery so that I could get it packaged up and bagged up for the refrigerator so that when I get ready to juice in the morning, I at least will cut out the process of washing everything up. And so I ran out there to take the celery bottoms and plant them because I don't want to waste that anymore. That's also very usable and you could get more celery from it. And pretty soon, while the rain is here and coming, you know, it could be growing. So I found myself out there digging in that dirt and I was like, wow, I'm really changing. My way of handling my yard is really changing because I wouldn't touch no dirt before. I was like, no, no, and no. There's worms out there. There's bugs in it. And so I was like, mm-mm. We are not digging in dirt, yet we want the food to grow. We are not digging in any dirt, Tisa. But because I had my shovels and stuff, I was like, we can take our shovels. But I'm finding that, as my patient level becomes better and I am really wanting to have a harvest and wanting to be successful in things that I start. I found that I'm just relaxing as far as it's just dirt now. Now I'm from that's dirt to it's just dirt now. And so I'm okay with touching it a little bit, like with the nail. I have never been able to grow celery. I planted the bottoms and they rotted. Yeah, what happened to me was I planted them, they started to grow very nicely, and then the worms came through and looked at it as food and ate and it rotted. Not only did it rot, but the worms just kind of it sunk all the way into the ground. There's a video that I have where I showed running my celery and the pulp out there and digging a hole and burying it, trying to watch it grow, and then going back out there and videotaping it and seeing that it all had all sunk in and all the bugs had taken it, but it's like they was dragging it down. And I don't know if anybody has ever seen ants. Have you guys seen Ants, the movie Ants, the animated kids movie Ants, where the ants are all out there and the bugs are all out there? Ants one and I think ants two, and they're all out there working in the ground. And I, because I watched that so many times with the kids, and it's like, wow, I really feel like this is what's happening out here. I really feel like there's so much truth in that movie compared to, you know, my garden. Like the bugs are really taking me out. So, and which was true in, and seeing a lot of people's stuff over the summer, a lot of video uploads of pests. Like I don't know if you guys know Starduster too, but she has a couple of videos that talk about um the huge infestation of that she had with her pests over the summer. And it was comical, but it was like so true. Shake it up. Shake it up with Shante. Welcome to the live. How are you? I didn't see. Hey, Bernstein Closet Raid? What? OMG. Can I say this is. Yeah, you can. Because I know what we do, Miss Four Sarah. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. Aw, that's crazy. Thank you, Vern. Don't forget to smash the like button when you guys come in, please. We know why we're here. Thank you, Vern. Thank you so much. It doesn't take much these days to make me tear up, so I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys reading this garden story. Praise allotment garden. Welcome. I see, Forhorn. Thank you, Vern. Thank you so much. You know you my sister. She be looking out for you, girl. Shout me out at every opportunity. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I have to get in my stress-free zone right now. Thank you, you guys. Ugh. Let me just take a couple minutes because y'all know this is a very sensitive time for me. So many crazy things have been happening over the last couple of days and this week, but I've been doing my best to maintain my strength, and I've been doing my best to maintain my stress-free zone, and I've been doing my best to keep my juice flow going, and I've been doing my best to keep my eyes dry. But it's all stuff like this that just be like, you're not gonna cry today, Tisa, and you're gonna be okay. And it's like, oh my God, what's growing? Ooh, just want to see you smile. Thank you so much. I've been doing my best to maintain that smile, even though, like I said on some of my Milk Cafe, as you never know what people are going through. You never truly know what they're going through. Just because they don't share what their experiences are doesn't mean they're not going through stuff, because people are suffering. People are really going through it. And this time of the year just happens to be, I don't care whether you celebrate the holidays, whether you don't celebrate the holidays, it's always a tough time in fall and winter for a lot of people. And I've been using different things to make sure that I maintain my sanity and make sure that I'm okay. And but I found myself being very emotional during this period of time. And it's like, okay, you're gonna stay busy, you're gonna do your lives, and you're gonna do your best to keep your eyes dry. And it isn't working. It is not working for me, because people could just say hi to me, and I'm just like, oh my God, wait, let me get myself together. So I love the Milk Cafe. It's so relaxed and chill. Yeah. And I'm working on some music for that. And I'm working on growing that. And I'm working on just making sure that we are allowed to come into this stress-free zone on no matter, because I got 4 channels now, and I want to make sure that no matter what channel you are on, if you are subscribed to all of those channels, that it's a stress-free zone, and that we can speak on whatever the subject matter is and just not feel pressured to in any kind of way, that we can relax and we can. I've been using this voice. You guys have been giving me feedback on my voice. So I've been using it and recording it to make sure that others can hear it, because of course everybody in this house is like non appreciative. And so I'm like, wait, I had an appointment, a doctor's appointment this week, and this lady was just going off on everybody in there. She was just going off on everybody in there. And she came at me, and I was like, oh God, I really don't want it. I really don't feel like it, and I really don't feel like crying today. And she just said, and why are you here? And I said to her in my voice, I said, I'm doing my best to maintain my sanity. And she said, what kind of voice is that? Oh, you are good, because there's a lot of people that need that. And she got a little, she started sitting by me, and I said, I hope this lady don't go crazy on me, because I don't feel like going crazy on nobody. So she sat by me, and she was like, can you say some more stuff? And I was like, I don't know what to say to you, because I think you're crazy. But I just started talking to her, and I just started saying, you know what, I don't know what you're going through, but we all going through something. We are all going through something. And so she kind of calmed down. And I was like, okay. But thank you for saying that. Drop your link, sis. Woo. Okay, so it's called Stress Free Zone. I just one night, because I've been posting in this page, the Stress Free Zone, and then I started saying to myself, but this is a gardening channel. And then I started saying to myself, but you are in your zone when you're gardening. You're in your stress-free zone while you're gardening. And so, but some of the things and the ideas that I've come up with as far as a stress-free zone is different from the ideas that I have about my garden. So I don't have the link right now because I just really just did it. And yeah, so and I was working on that because I know that how we feel when we have a new channel that come into a live and they don't have no picture, no content, nothing. So I didn't want to seem trollish when I came into Chef and Moore's live earlier under stress free zone, but I was like, well, I got to get some content. I need to get a picture. I need to get a banner. And so I was doing that and also working on my upload. But one of the things that you will notice that is in common with all four of the channels now is that I use some of the like pictures. Like I don't think you can use some of the same content, but I use some of the like banners. And does it have yes, that's it. That's it. And you will see that in this particular channel, all the stress-free zone stuff has that same sunflower. So y'all should know, like this is Tisa. She got another picture and another channel. So I don't plan on bringing any more channels, but these four particular channels, I want to continue to work on my gardening channel. And my gardening channel, even though it's an expression of something that I'm doing to help relieve stress and also to help with bringing organic food from the garden to the table. It doesn't, I need to separate some of that. I don't want the channel to be chaotic. I want it to be organized, which is what I'm constantly doing with everything else in my entire life. And then my personal channel, which is the Tisa Renee Green channel, which is who I am, um, is what I want to do to bring out some of the things that have worked for my family. Now, since they have gone in on the COPA, it changed a little bit how I deal with my younger children. And so I've had to say, pretty much that I'm going to be working with the older children, the adult children on that channel until I can figure it all out. So we're going to be doing some stuff on there. I have a daughter that has a makeup line. I have a daughter that is doing workouts and different things, and daughters that are doing other things, and so they're going to be guests on that channel, and I'm hoping that as I learn how to do StreamYards a little bit better, that I'll also be able to bring guests in on all of the channels and be able to say, you know what, I'm working on a stress-free zone. I need to know how others, not just how Tisa is working on her stress-free zone, but what are you guys doing to get into your stress-free zone? So, yep, that is the plan. That is what I want to do. And so that is um that is what the goal is. So make sure you guys check out all of those channels. I will have when I reach my 4,000K on this channel, my juicing will go to a channel that I have exclusively already. I created that channel before I got this one. And so it will be exported or changed from this channel to that channel, which is a different name. I have a website already that I've been working on for over a year. And I have, I had already, what are the other two channels? Hold on. I'll put them in. Green Balance. free is for juicing, and my personal channel is there you go. So this channel, Green Organic Love, Stress Free Zone, Tisa Renee Green, and Green Balance 3. So those are the 4 channels that I have and that I'm running and will be maintaining. I've already been maintaining. Stress Free Zone is brand new. That was a brand new concept that I came up with a couple of months ago because I felt like some of the things that I was going through in the garden was now turning in just from a bringing food to the table, making sure my grass is green for the HOA, to now, this is now what I'm out here doing to maintain some sanity in my life. So, Eastab, welcome to the live. How you doing? How are you? 50 plus, I saw you come in here. Welcome to the live. How are you? Plant-based homestead prepper. How are you? Welcome to the live. Hey everyone, so happy to be here. Thank you for saying that. And I want to say to you that I really appreciate everyone who is also juicing, because a lot of times I find myself, and I know that there's a lot of people out there that are juicing or have juiced, but it really is motivating and very it's very motivating to go to someone else's channel and see that they're doing the same thing. So I appreciate that. I really did. And I just walked across your channel early one morning before I got started juicing on my own. And I was like, is he juicing? It was very awesome to see that. I was like, oh my God, this makes my heart so happy to be able to see somebody else doing the same thing. Hello, just visited the 4th channel. Thank you, Nyx Pigs. You have supported, and there's so many of you guys in here that have supported everything that I'm doing, and I really appreciate that. I really do. Um because I make sure it's Green Balance 3. So that is the juicing channel. That will be the juicing channel. I got one video up over there that I did that probably about 6 months ago, because I wanted people to understand that if you are going to be juicing, and depending on what fruit or vegetable you use, what are the claims to it? And so I put that video together because people are like, well, why do you juice this for this? And why is this for that? And so I did the research on it, and it's also on the website under greenbalance3.com. And so you will see that it's all put together. And I was gonna change the name. I was gonna change the name to that. I was gonna make it Green Organic Love, but once again, late in the midnight hour, I said, nah, I'm not doing all that. I already got print ups. I got a product under that name. I would have to change that product. I would have to change everything that I've been working on for that particular channel as well as website. And I just didn't want to go through all that. I said, no. So, hi, Naturalist family. Welcome to the live. This is some great information. I appreciate you saying that, but I've been working on a lot of things. I'm always doing something. I never sit still. And so when I am, I created that stress-free zone because I really wanted to get into um, making music that would help myself, because I still go to that. That is still my go-to. I have some channels that I've subscribed to for years that I go to for sleep music. And so I've been working with some people um, in creating more music that would help to promote sleep. And the new thing is me using my voice in it, because I've been getting a lot of feedback about my voice and how soothing it is and stuff like that. And so I was like, well, shoot. Yes, it is like juicing for dummies like me. It's I wouldn't go that far. I would not say that. Don't say that. Look, don't say that. Mix picks. Green Organic Love, thank you. I love making my own juice from fresh fruits and vegetables. I have a Ninja blender. I buy my fruits and vegetables from the supermarket, ShopRite or Whole Foods. Praise God. And I'm hoping that I will be able to grow everything that I need. But in the meantime, I do get my stuff from a local farmer's market called Sprouts. And so you will see, because tomorrow morning I will be on live. I've washed up all the fruits and veggies. I cleaned up the kitchen from top to bottom. I got all my fruits because I use Instacart. I hate going to the grocery store anymore. I used to be in the grocery store on all occasions, and I just found myself just hating to be in there anymore these days. I never thought that would ever be true, but I order all my stuff from Instacart. So they deliver from like 4 major grocery stores in my area. And so I ordered like all my celery and everything that I'll be juicing. And so tomorrow morning, I will be having a live showing you guys exactly how I do that and how I bag it up, how I chop it up, and how I'm going to be storing everything, so that it'll make it easier, easier, because juicing is hard work. It is. But once you get into cutting off some of the hard work and prepping properly, you will find yourself, um, that is easier. At least you cut that part out of it. So, yep, that's what I plan on doing. And it really does. All the stuff that I've always had going on in my life has helped me to be balanced, and help me to do things that I like to do and not lose myself in taking care of all of these children, and with the things that with my husband and everything. So I just have made sure that I have not lost the things that I like to do, because there was a couple of years in there that I was like, who are you, Tisa? Where are you from? you know, but now um, I know who I am, and you will see who I am, which is all the same Tisa Renee Green in all the channels that I have, but it's just more focused, because I found that with what I'm learning about algorithm and everything that YouTube wants you to be, that you need to be more specific on each channel. Like, you can do the extras, but not too far off from where you started. Don't venture too far off. So I figured that I would get more on a how-to level if I just stick to certain things on the gardening channel, and certain things on the juicing channel, and certain things on the stress-free zone channel. So that is what I'm going to be doing here. Yeah. And that's myself. Thanks for being live, Queen. Have to run, stand the fight. Of course. And thank you for coming in. I appreciate you doing that. And Naturalist family, thank you for coming. I appreciate you being in here. I will go through the live and make sure, because I appreciate you guys coming in, and I appreciate all my moderators definitely for maintaining the chat. But I really appreciate you guys for tuning in because, like, even I believe that content is content, whether you go live, whether it's a silent stream, or whatever you choose to do with what you got going on. It is what it is. Whether people like it or not, they can make that choice and that decision to stick around or leave. And so I just happen to think that everybody who is here is somebody special. And the fact that you want to hear what I got going on, it makes you even more special. So I appreciate that, you guys. But what y'all got going on? I want to hear what's going on in some of you guys' yards. What's everybody doing? What you doing, Miss Full World of Sarah? How was your garden going? I want to hear from that. I'm hoping one day that I can get some music, do a collaboration for a MARLON music channel on some of my stress-free zones. But that remains to be seen. We'll talk about that later. But that was because I don't know if you guys have been to MARLON Music's channel, but he has a lot of music going on over there. And 50 plus, we are definitely to green. Okay, when I get a chance to, because sometimes I be having these devices up, I'm telling you, speaking from all three devices. And when I get a chance to change over, I'll definitely see who has come and who has nothing right now. Yeah. So the fact that everything that I planted out there is still living and hasn't died off is definitely to be noted. Because by this time, even if I got stuff that was already seedlings when I purchased it, the heat would have already taken it out. So I'm definitely taking note on everything out there. And it's like, wow, it definitely helps to know what you're doing. It helps. And these experiences that had going on in the yard have definitely helped me to see that, okay, you can't plant nothing out here in the summer. Nothing. So, loving the new avatar. Let me see what 50 plus got going on. What you got going on, 50 plus? That yellow. That yellow with that hat. That's cute. So, how Rico doing? You been in touch with Rico? What was the latest on Rico? I didn't get a chance to get over to you live, but how's that going? Ugh, sorry, y'all had to hear that. Yeah, I got my aromatherapy going on with this oil. This is my nighttime oil, you guys. I brought it in here. It's almost done, but not yet. He is not doing well. You guys, we got to get in prayer for Rico. I'm so sorry to hear that. So we definitely got to keep him in prayer. Yeah. So, Naturalist family, how are you? I gotta get over to your page and make sure I save some video, some of your video to my watch later so I can know who you are and what you're doing. Okay, let me turn it down. Hi, Pandy. How are you? Oh no, I was gonna listen to your live. Let me see. Not yet. Yeah. Hi, how are you? Where was I going? I was going to the naturalist family to save a video to make sure I have you wrong. And you uploaded a video about 5 hours ago. So I'm going to save that one plus the one you did yesterday. So I'll be able to know. No. Anybody else have any new videos they've uploaded or any videos they want to get? Anybody have any goals that they trying to reach? Anybody got anything going on that we want to talk about tonight? Anybody want to tell where they're from? Yes. Yes, ma'am. I'm definitely here to support your channel. Definitely. And especially if you came to listen to what I have to say, I'm here. We definitely want to support each other and the things that we have going on. Sorry, y'all. Sorry, y'all. Please make sure you guys are hitting the like button if you hear. If we are not yet connected, if you're not subscribed, quick new art garden update coming out tomorrow, and I'll definitely be there to make sure that if I don't watch it right away, I will definitely be able to save it to my watch later list because like right before bedtime, like tonight, I already know that I'm about to put on the video that I just uploaded today on the other channel. I'm here to support and listen to you, Green Organic Love. Thank you, Pandy. I appreciate that. And last week it just seemed like so many people were going live and I was just seeing all these names. And by the time I would get to your live, it would be over. Pandy, but just know that I've definitely had one of the things that I do on my other social media is that I say that my videos are now available for replay because you can play back the lives. So I be playing back you guys' lives. I do. I don't always, because I'm multitasking, get a chance to hear what everything is being said, but I make sure that I'm giving back that support, even if you don't hear me saying so. John Thomas, the Time Lord, welcome. Welcome to this live. Thank you so much for coming in, you guys. I got to get my tag 3 things I learned from the 2019 garden season done. Are we still doing that? Somebody tagged you? That's good. I know Cedarholic came in Friday morning on the live. I had tagged her during my I had tagged her during during when I did that on the 2019 tag, and I guess there's a way that you can get tags, but I hadn't got there yet. And so she was saying she never got the tag either, and that she found a way to get her tags and it came through. And so I was happy to hear because, I know that if you don't watch a certain person's videos, you don't get a chance to see if they tagged you or not. And a lot, because I was so new to gardening, I was following so many gardeners that they didn't know who no Green Organic, look, they don't know who no Green Organic Love is until I start going in on the lives and then I start meeting folks. So other than that, I'm just, new. And so YouTube takes a lot of networking for people to really know who you are. And once they find out who you are, then, they're more likely to watch. But I need to find out how you do the tags and how if someone tags you, you can get that as a notification because I barely get my notifications here. No, I'm just late as heck with it. Got thrown behind with the code. I've had Angela's Garden since Tag Me a while. Hi, Big Brown Food Reviews. Welcome to the live. How are you? So, yeah, we are just talking about a whole bunch of random chit chat, but I always like to make sure that I stay focused on my garden goals and let you guys know what's going on, what's growing on in the garden. And I got a bunch of kale and celery out there, and I took because I'm going to be doing a juice prep in the morning to let you guys know how I'm able to cut out all of that washing and scrubbing of fruits and vegetables in the morning. I do a whole thing where I just cut up everything, bag it up, and put it in the refrigerator. I'm new to your channel, and thank you for coming in. I appreciate all that newness that you brought in here. I really do. Make sure that all the new people hit the like button for you, girl. E-commerce selling tips by Harris. Welcome to the live, and thank you for coming. I'm doing good. I'm doing good tonight. Hi, treasure sitting pretty. I got a package that I want to send you. My daughter, I got the go ahead from my daughter to send you some of her products from her cosmetic line. So make sure that you hit me up on Instagram so that I can send those out to you. I showed her your page and everything, and she said it was okay. So I have to make sure, even though I'm a mama, I have to make sure that I can take some of her products and send them out because she has to make sure she documented that I tapped into them before I do. No, you have to watch the person who happens to tag. Okay, wait. You have to watch the person who happens to tag you in order to find out that you've been tagged. Okay. Okay. Oh, sorry. Ugh, don't pay no attention to that. Smack the thumbs up. I did. Big Brown Food Reviews said he did do it. He did it. Um, E-commerce is here. Tips by Harris. I definitely gotta get. Let me make sure that I saved some of your videos to my where are you? Okay. I like this how to make money on YouTube. This is some good stuff. And he is 5 away from 800. So if you guys don't have anybody got some other goals, anybody dropping some new videos, feel free. Just don't spam the chat, but just let us know. Okay. I'll re-click. Okay. If you have, hi, Rocky Mountain High. Welcome to the live. Just dropping in real quick. Hit the like. Have a great rest of your weekend, everyone. Thank you for coming, and I appreciate that support. You are always here. So, and it's always awesome. It's awesome to see that people new and old are coming in. But like I said, I feel good just knowing that y'all are here to watch what's going on. Thank you, Dan Permaculture, for coming in. I appreciate that. And yeah, so if you guys want to look at your girl, look, if you want to take a look at my what do I want to say? My playlist. I got a lot of stuff labeled and listed in the playlist on this channel. Some other stuff is coming on the other channel, but not quite yet because some stuff switched up with YouTube. So I don't really want to be running my Tisa Renee Green channel with my children on it like I was going to. So my whole game plan for that channel just kind of switched up on me a little bit. So I will be using my older daughters to do different things on that channel if I decide to bring the children in. Otherwise, the stuff that I'll be uploading on that channel have like I want to do with with my when I became pregnant with my youngest daughter, there was some stuff going on that I feel like a lot of people need to know about, especially women. And I always say that we need to make sure that our husbands or the father of our children are in on whatever's going on in our lives because they can definitely help to support whatever we got going on there too. But um, that pregnancy was really difficult for me. And so I recorded that whole journey from the time we decided that we were going to have another child because it was totally planned till the throughout the whole pregnancy, her birth, and up until her age 7 now has been completely documented, which I didn't do with all the other kids. I just, I didn't really take pictures of my pregnancy. I didn't really, I just did a lot of picture taking when they were born. But this child, because I knew she was going to be the last, was completely documented from since before conception to up to date. And I experienced a lot of things in that. And so I wanted to post that on that other page, on the Tisa Renee Green page. So that is what I'm going to be working on. It'll be kind of documentary style, but I want to get that out because I think that a lot of the things that I went through before, during, and after that pregnancy is stuff that people need to understand. Um, so that is what I'm going to be working on. And then the next thing coming up is homeschool, whether it's for you or not. Whether it's for you or not, will be on that page. But this one is going to be all about gardening soon, and juicing will be on another page as well. But until I get the 4K, we doing whatever works on this. Well, not just whatever works, but all of the above that I still have on here. But it'll be more uh, subject matter with what I started. Okay, that sounds interesting. Okay, Pandy, thanks for asking for love. Oh, wow, that's amazing. Yeah. Fish Tropic, welcome to the live. This is definitely your first time here. Are you a gardener or um, what do I want to say? I just want to say welcome to the live and thank you for coming. And make sure you hit the like button while you're here because we appreciate you. Still here fixing late night snacks for a Saturday night live tonight. That's what we're doing. Please do not say someone has been to your channel. You guys do not spam my chat. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Um, oh, Treasure Sitting Pretty says, I watched some of your cooking videos, Boo. You did a great job. I'll watch more next week. I love your channel. Thank you so much. I appreciate you for saying that. And it's definitely a different style. Um, I didn't want to have, I don't know what I didn't want to have, but I know that some of the silence, like I get to a point where I don't like doing a whole bunch of talking because I'm talking to my kids on 24/7. I'm always talking to them and my husband just like 24/7. And so a lot of times I just want to get quiet, but I want to express how I feel and I want to share. And so a lot of my cooking videos have no talking in them. They're just slicing, dicing, frying, cutting, boiling, and all of the above. And so I like it like that. So I'm glad that you like that too. I'm glad that I'm able to share, some of the things that I like to do, but without the voice. And I said that from the beginning with this channel that I'm surprised I'm even doing this live because there's some days when I just like, goodbye. I don't feel. I'm not like, I am a people person. Like when it's my time to get in and express how I feel, I'm able to do that okay. But there is many times when I just feel like I just need some time to shut the door and shut up. So, um, yeah. And it has nothing to do with others. It's a whole personal decision that, it's just like that's how I feel on most days. Like, can we be quiet? The kids just ran through the door and it's like, can you shut up already? You've been gone all day, but I can hear a whole lot of chatter all at one time. So, yeah, I understand. I also like the scenery ones, very peaceful and relaxing. Thank you. That's what I like. And my husband and I are completely opposite. Like he has his moments where he just want to get into quiet time, and then he has his moments where he is just like just talking, just talking, 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 and then the kids and him are just talking all at one time, and it's just like I need to be in my zone. So yeah, but that is where we are, and I appreciate you for saying that, Treasure. Thank you so much. Um, But that's just been my personality all the time. When I get into a mode where creativity and thinking is setting in and what I need to do next needs to flow, I just need quiet. It's like I can't even let this whole idea come through because somebody is over there messing with my entire mode and train of thinking. So most of the time when I do stuff, it's like when early in the morning or late at night. Like I heard the boys in there just kind of bouncing off the beds a little bit, but I think they sleep right now. Because for the most part, I try to get them in the bed no later than about 7:30 on most days, because they get up really early in the morning, whether they go to bed late at night or early in the night. They still are very early risers. And it has a lot to do with the schedule that I got them on. Uh, yeah. And so it's like, you're not going to be up all night and get up early in the morning, too. Let's see, did I miss anything that anybody had to say? Okay. So I hope everybody is connecting appropriately in the chat. Everybody has said hello, and we'll go to your page and watch a full video, a full video, and leave a full comment that is in relation to the whole video you watched. It's not that hard to do, you guys. It's really not if you watched it. If you don't get a chance to watch it, and I always say this, if you let it play and you didn't get a chance to watch it, you can just thumbs up the live and don't say nothing. You don't have to comment, because it's better for you not to comment on somebody's video that you didn't watch. I mean, that you don't know nothing about, than saying, I watched your playlist, or I came from Green Organic Live's video. I came from Green Organic Love's live, and um return the favor. So it's crazy. Don't do that. That's crazy. Don't do that. Hey, G Kicks. Welcome to the live. How you doing? How are you? Thank you for coming. This is your first time definitely over here, and I appreciate you for coming in. I'm doing good. I feel really good right now. I'm a little bit sleepy because I've been cleaning and working and praying and doing all kinds of stuff in between all day. Live, not too many lives that I find. And some of the lives that were happening I missed because, while I was scrubbing that bathroom, I didn't get a chance to bring my phone in with me. So that's crazy. Yeah, it is. Grindville. Come on in and do what we do. Snatch a few, and um yeah, we know what we doing. It is crazy, but I just think that people don't pay attention. I like to think that there is not people out there that are as malicious as we say they are. I like to think that people just aren't paying attention and they're just so busy in life, just like I am. So busy in life, paying attention to the things that we want to do and have to do versus, YouTube takes a lot. And so when we think about the heftiness or the full attention that YouTube commands to maintain a channel, it's a lot. But I'm just telling you that if you go into somebody's page and if you leaving them running on play, don't spam the comment section. Just like it and move on versus saying stuff just to be like, I was here and I want them to know I was here. But if you just tell them you here and you spam the chat, you're doing more damage than good. And I'm just saying that because people will start thinking of you when you come into their spam likely, they're gonna be like, oh, that's what they doing over here, spamming my chat, spamming my videos, and it's not necessary. Nobody is trying to hurt you. People think everybody is a hater. Not everybody is a hater. People are just living a busy life and they're not paying attention to what they're doing. And that's almost, I can say that because a lot of times I'm doing the same thing. I was because I didn't realize that, okay, I seen the gist of the video and I left a comment. I'm always leaving a genuine comment anyway. I might watch most of it, but I got out of it what I needed to get out of it. And I might not watch the full thing. That's how I used to be. But now that I understand that I don't want to harm somebody more than I need to, I watch the whole thing. Otherwise, I don't mess with it. I save it to my watch later list. And once I found out what that watch later list was, I was like, well, this is cool because now I can just make sure that I got my full attention on and I can go ahead and watch that whole thing when I got some time. And then I can just take it off the watch later list and put a new one on. So I like it better like that. It's much better. That's what's up. How many hours left, G Kicks? Let me see. Good to see you, Green. Yeah, G Kicks, how you doing? You close to your time? Yeah, Andy. You know what I mean? Do it right. We have to. We have to do it the right way if we want to do our best to support each other. And y'all know how I feel about having extra social media outlets. The social media outlets, if you don't have other areas to share out on, your watch will be lower. Your video watching will be less. So if you share out your latest videos and you post on Instagram, Facebook, or whatever other kind of media you have, there's gonna be people like your relatives and different things, they watching what you're doing. If you don't share out what you're doing, they might not come in and comment and say anything. But what I found too, and what people have been complaining about, those who want to talk to me about it, is they say that if you share your video on Facebook or any other kind of social media outlet, that you have to sign in or you can't comment or like it. And so a lot of people don't want to go through all those measures to do all that. And so they just watch it full and then they move on. So that's why a lot of times if you've shared it out somewhere else, we don't have too many you have more views than you have likes. So I think that's true because I've been there. And if you see a YouTube video on Facebook and you haven't signed in, that's what it's gonna be. So I just thought that I would just kind of get that out there. My personal experiences on um, what I think people are saying and doing. Let's see. I love IG too. IG, I'm not, I used to, oh, I love Twitter. Twitter is my first love. And then I went to Facebook. And then I found out about IG. IG is everything. But I do love, I really like IG because I can get on there, do what I gotta do, and move. I started my channel so my relatives in other states and countries could see the farm. I'm really honored to have these new family members. That's right. IG Liddy. Yeah, it is. It really is. I really like IG. My daughters introduced me to IG and I've been on there ever since. I posted IG too. Um yep. And once you understand, for those of you who don't have other social media outlets, you will see that you will have lower, lower views because there's going to be people that are watching what you're doing. I need to start posting more on IG. Yes. And the thing of the matter is it's just a preview. It's just a preview on what you're doing. And I post a lot on IG. I have 5 different accounts on IG. I have 5 different accounts on IG. So I post to all of them probably daily, maybe daily. Maybe one gets neglected a day or two, but for the most part, I post on my IG every day. And I haven't been posting on Facebook as much as I used to, but I have it to where they're all connected. So if I post on IG, it goes to my Facebook and it goes to my Twitter. But I've been going directly. Yeah. I manage my social media like I manage all my kids and family. So yeah. And it's the easy part. It's easier to manage social media than it is to manage the house. That's easy. Grindville, Grindville, let's get it. Yeah, if you don't have me already, to get me as well. So that's what's up, y'all. I would definitely start. Yeah. So, how many of you guys have an IG? If you have one, social media is awesome. Addictive. Yeah, it is addictive. But yeah, it is addictive. You're right. I can say that I am I can go ahead and say that I am a social media junkie. But I use it. I have products to share and I have used it to brand. If you have products that you want branded or you have a name that you want branded, it's perfect. You had to fall back on IG. Yeah, I fell back on Facebook because I don't know why I fell back so much on Facebook. A lot of it was personal, that's why. Like I got a lot of family members and stuff on my Facebook and everything. And a lot of times people don't respond the way you want them to respond as if they can support your social media addiction. But you know, and okay, there it is. Let me get that right now. Let me get that right now. Because once I walk away from this computer, it is going straight to sleep. Um, of course. And I was thinking about going live the other day so bad on IG, but I decided on not to because but I'm gonna do okay. I got you on IG, G Kicks. Anybody else have a YouTube that I don't have already? Candy, do you have IG? Do you have Instagram? Insta? I know you did. And if you feel comfortable and you want me to get that package to you, Treasure, I just need to get your information so I can get it out on Monday. I'll be at the post office on Monday. You gotta get one. Do you have any other social media, Candy? Because if you don't, you probably should create one. I'm telling you. The tags and the more the I love making videos and content. Me too. I like the editing. I like all of it. It is sometimes it could be tedious, and especially I feel like I need something more than I feel like I need a different program than the iPhone one, the iMovie. I feel like I need something that has more because I feel like I'm as far as editing go that I it's a basic level program and I feel like I need more as far as my content goes. I feel like I want to do more with it. So I'm gonna be exploring that. Let's see. Okay. Hold on, you guys. New video. Okay, I'll make sure that I all personal working on separate for the channel as we speak. Okay. So I got a personal channel too, and I think the only people that are on it is Four Horns. I think Four Horns is on my personal um IG, but for the most part, I try not to put people on my personal because I talk a lot. Like some of my social media is like my diary, and I post a lot of personal family things on my social media, like Facebook and this personal IG that you gotta request. And so I don't know that I want everybody all in that. And so um, I created a separate one with a separate name, like my Tisa Renee Green has its own, and Green Balance 3 has its own. So if you guys don't have those IGs, they all have their own um, IG and Facebook. So if because you know that Facebook and IG is the same. So when you go to create a business page for your a business page for your Instagram, you can also grab a page and or a group for your Facebook. So you can do it all on one. And then if you already have a Twitter, you can tie it all in. So when you post the one, you could post to everybody. Do you have it all tied in, G Kicks? Where one you post the one, you post to everybody? Look, everybody gets a post. You can do that too. Yeah. So, what else can we? Exactly. That is why I don't post on my channel, creating new ones. Yep. The thing about it, and it's okay, is that when you start over, I'm gonna just tell you about my personal IG. I had eight. I thought I heard somebody knocking. Ain't nobody knocking on this door. I had over 8,000 pictures on my personal. And I was like, no, Tisa, this is too many. So I took a lot of them off. Money Man, welcome to the live. How are you? No, I didn't know that. I'm thinking about Facebook. So when you open up your IG account, because Facebook and IG are the same. And so you open up your IG, you make it a business account. It will allow you to create a Facebook from that IG. If you go in the settings, it will allow you to create the same page. You just have to create the password and you have to create, the page name. So, and then, like I said, if you have a Twitter, when you make your post, you get ready to create your post, you scroll all the way down, and before you share the post, there's going to be a part at the bottom where it has you check the box. Now you can check the box and then it'll stay checked so that every time you post, it'll automatically go to it. But for Facebook, it'll automatically be checked unless you uncheck it, because sometimes I send posts that I don't want all to go to Facebook all the time. And so I just uncheck it. But for the most part, it'll stay checked. But then if you want to bring in your other social media to it, like Twitter, you check that box and then it'll allow you to sign in. And once you sign in, you can also do it just like that. It's optional. So it'll automatically be checked every time you create a post. And then when you want to not send it, let's just say you just want this to be on IG, you don't want it to be on Facebook, and you don't want it to be on Twitter, you just uncheck those boxes just for that particular post. But I've gotten to the point where um, it's okay for me to be, because it's branding and it's networking, and it's how you get your alerts through and your tags. You can do more tagging on Instagram than you can on YouTube. So once you create an audience over there, a lot of them are already YouTubing. A lot of people that are on Instagram have YouTubes as well, but some of them don't. And so they still have a thing where you can watch a video without moving from Instagram to YouTube. You can just still be on the YouTube page and watch the video. So it's a view, because unless you sign into it, it's only going to be a view if they click on your um, link in your bio. It doesn't take them outside of Instagram. It just takes them to the web, to the particular video, and they watch it while they're still there. So unless they sign in, because it gives them the option of signing in. So unless they sign in, it's just going to be a view. So I figured out that's why we get so many views if you share it, because people won't sign in from Instagram. So that's what I'm finding. Thanks for sharing, everyone. I'm headed out. Good night, Pandy, Hair Candy, and more. Thank you for visiting. I appreciate you coming in and spending this time with me. Deborah's Glad Tidings. Hi. Welcome to the live. Thank you for coming in. See you later. Green, much love. Thank you so much, G Kicks. I appreciate you hanging out with us for a little bit. Just came in here. Money Man was in here. How you doing? That is very true. What is? Make sure you guys are hitting the like button. You're welcome. Good night, everyone. I appreciate that. Good night. All. Your next picks, you you headed out too. I'm gonna end the live because I know it's very late for where you guys are right now. So I want to you guys talk to me for I want to make this 2 full hours. We got about 10 more minutes left, so talk to me for 10 minutes, y'all. Tell me what you guys are finding out there. What are you guys finding that's going on in YouTube land? What is going on with y'all? I got about 10 more minutes to go to be on here. So we've stretched it out this long. Let's go. Let's go. Um, we had Vern who rated, and I'm so excited that she did that. And we'll definitely have to get her back unexpectedly, of course. So, yeah. Um, so I think that I got everybody's Instagram. Next Pix, do you have an Instagram? I need to charge this phone before I go to bed. Are you still up in here? What was? Mm-hmm. I think that's an awesome feature. Because you know what I used to do in the past? I used to go to everybody and post to everybody the same thing and try to remember what caption I wanted to put on it. So they just made it all convenient, all kinds of convenient now. Hello. Good. I'm on my live right now. I'll talk to you later. Yeah. So that is how I do it now. I do not post to everybody separately. I don't have to do all that anymore. So I'm real happy about that. Hang on a second, you guys. Sorry about that. Miss Deborah's got tidings still in here. I am keeping up with the time, you guys, because I am on the clock right now. Hi, Deborah's Glad Tidings. I need to check out your page. I don't remember where we met at. Probably in Sheffield, but let me see. Oh, I'm not connected to you. Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm definitely gonna take your last video that you did 3 days ago. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that. I've been doing that all night. There's a lot of people on live right now. I'm glad you guys are over here. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. We should probably go over to Vern and raid her. I'm about to head out. Gotta go to bed now. I know it's late. Let me drop because Vern is live. So let me let you guys head over to her. We can raid her back. Let's do that. Can you stop over into Vern's house before you head out? I know. I'm all, can you stop over there before you head out? Just to say, Green Organics, Ray, Mr. Rich, hi, welcome to the live. I'm just gonna send this in, you guys. I'm gonna leave the live in about 5 minutes. If you guys could head over to the link that I just put in here and just Vern is on live right now. And so I want to do that. I want to make sure that before I get off my live, we can always go and rate someone else. And if you guys are still going to be up, if you're not, that's fine. Oh, it says she's not? Okay, wait a minute. Because my phone is so delayed though. Sometimes when I go on YouTube, it's kind of delayed. So never mind on that. That's probably why she ended up coming over here rating us, huh? But it's not showing that on this page. It says she was. Yep, she is not. Wow. How did that work? And I even dropped that in the stream. Hold on, you guys. Yeah, everybody that I just seen that's live is not live anymore. So who else is live that we can rate if y'all gonna be up? I'm probably the last one. Chef and Moore has ended hers. Everybody has ended. So I guess it's gonna be just time to go to bed. All right. Well, good night, everybody. Nope, she is not live. Hers ended. Sorry about that. So we got about 4 more minutes in here, you guys. If you guys just want to hang out and let me see. Okay. I got it. Hang out for a little bit until my 2 hours are completely reached, you guys. That would be cool. And I was about to send you over to Vern, who already came over here. But like I said, I looked on my phone and it said she was still live according to that, but I hadn't refreshed it. So now that it's refreshed, I now know. I'll be sleeping by then. I'm so sorry. Good night. I appreciate you for coming. DC Purple will be live in 27 minutes. 27. She's in California. So instead of, I guess about 9:30 then she'll be live. But I'll be going off in about 2 minutes, you guys. If you can hang out just a little bit longer until then, I would appreciate it. And then I'm going to end the live right then. So, yeah, I'm sleepy too. I'm so tired. And so I definitely understand. But, this grind is a grind that we have to come through on. And so I was told, I was in Carter's East Live, and she said that if you can, stretch it out to the whole 2 hours or stretch it out to the hour. Don't leave it at 1:58. And so I'm doing my best to do that because I figure she knows more than I do because she's been on longer. And I appreciate you guys for hanging out with me and stretching it on out, even if you gotta leave me running and just fall asleep. But thank you. Appreciate that. Sip on this water. We are on the countdown, you guys. I'm about to go listen to this. I'm about to go listen to this sleep therapy thing that I created. myself and fall straight to sleep. Everybody else is sleeping the entire house. And so as soon as I get off this live, I'm not even bringing the laptop out of this room. I'm going to leave it in here and shut the door and run. I've already had my Benadryl. I'm wiped out. Got my bonnet on too. Look, I wish I would put a bonnet in. I'm going to take these earrings off and it's going to be a wrap. Thank you all for being here at the garden chat tonight. I really appreciate that. And it's officially 2 hours. And thank you so much, you guys. Have a good night, okay? Thank you. I'm going to let it play just for a minute over because I did it at 2 hours last time. And it still said 159. I said, oh, God, who is winning here? But good night, Deborah Glad Tidings. And I am definitely going to watch your videos that I've saved over to my watch later list, and I'll get back to you. Good night, everybody. Good night. Have a good night. See you tomorrow. Oh, what did I do? Oh, what did I do?